What's up guys, Bearded Jeeper here, and it has been a while. I'm actually getting a chance to work on the Jeep. It's gonna be gorgeous out today. It's gonna be like 60 degrees out. I think ZipTie needs a little bit of love. It's honestly been so long, I forgot what you guys have seen. I got the cage mostly on. It's gotta go back a little bit more. I've been having difficulty actually pushing it into position. The ground is finally unfrozen. Had a bunch of ice and water like I do every year. So I can finally actually start working. I got this Dana 60 up here on jack stand, so I can finally start getting it disassembled, ready to weld the truss and everything on. And I want to remove as much weight as possible because this thing is heavy and it'll be easier to move around if I can take some stuff off. So I've kind of already started. Before I hit the record button here, I got the locking hub out. Had to kind of take it out in pieces. This piece all separated from the front piece here. The bolts came out kind of tough on that. Now there's a snap ring way buried in there. I bought these special Nipix pliers because apparently these are the ones that you want to get to take that snap ring out because it can be a bear otherwise. These are part number Focus. These are part number 4611A3. So if these work, be in the Amazon link in the description. But yeah, let's start stripping this axle down. Success. Look at the taper on that thing. It's huge. Definitely tell somebody took apart these brakes at some point because there's a bunch of never sees on them. Man, this is part of where the weight's coming from. These things are heavy. Alright, so I noticed when I was going to take this rotor off, one of the lug nuts is all loose in there. I don't know if that's from me bashing it around or if that's just how it was, I'm not sure. Trying to get this rotor off is going to be interesting. That's some weight too. So as I was disassembling this axle, I noticed the ABS sensor here is kind of disconnected and broken. Then you got all these wheel studs that are pretty loose, if not completely out. I mean, this one right here doesn't even want to, it's barely seated. That one's not seated. I don't think any of them are fully seated. I'm not sure if that's from me manhandling the axle around or what, but that needs to get fixed. How long is this little bolt? Release, Satan! There we go. So to get that little ABS bolt out, I ended up pounding on a 3/8 socket, but now I don't know how to get the bolt out. All right, so we got one side of the axle disassembled. Still got to get the knuckle off, but that's good for now. Now on to the other side. Then finally, I can start cutting all the brackets off. So this hub assembly was not happy. Came out in multiple pieces, broke apart. That's the way I had to get it out. Super corroded in there. Stripped out a couple bolts, had to take those out by drilling them out and then yanking them out the rest of the way. Yeah, so now to take apart the rest of it. Well, I started to film doing this side and it became the biggest pain in my ass ever. I actually had to pound out with air chisel. I'm gonna get new hub assemblies anyway, because I don't know how bad those bearings are. I did hear a little noise in them. But this other axle shaft, I had to completely like destroy this other seal, the seal that right here, and that was the only way I could get it out. But the splines were just sticking into the hub, and it was a pain in the ass to finally get them off. Between the air hammer and the regular hammer and just tons of prying and beating, finally get them off. The sun's going down, so this is it for today. All right, guys, that's it. It just feels really good to be back actually making videos again. It's been a while. Hopefully get some more updates and more progress on Project ZipTie and all the other things. And I am going to get this thing out wheeling this year. I promise, no matter what, this thing's getting on the trails this year. As always, guys, stay bearded, stay jeeping. I'm out.